Hi everybody, it's Mr. Liu. This is page 29. Find the sum or difference. Use rounding to check that each answer is reasonable. In the example, 763 plus 136 equals, and when we add those two numbers together, we get 899. 763 is about, when we round off 763, we get about 800. Same thing over here. When we round 136 to the nearest hundred, it's going to be about 100. So 800 plus the 100 equals 900. So when we round it off, 763 plus 136 is about 900. 899 with the answer that we got in the beginning, is close to 900, so that means the answer makes sense and the answer is reasonable. Let's do number 7. 238 plus 598. So let's write this problem out, and let's do this problem first. 238 plus 598. So let's do that problem right now. Okay, 8 plus 8 is 16. Here we go, write the 6. We'll group the 1. 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. There we go. Carry the 1. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. So I have 836. So let's write that number right here. 836. So 238 is about, and when we round, let's think about 238. All right, we round to the nearest hundred. 238 is right about 200 because we have to round down. 598 is about, let's round off 598 to the nearest hundred. We know our 500, we'll look at the 9. Oh, that's a big one. So 598 rounds to 600, so it's about 600. And let's put those two numbers together. 200 plus 600 is equal to, and we can do that in our heads, 800. So 238 plus 598 is about, when we round it off to about 800. And 800, well, let's look at our answer. We got 836. So 836 is close to our rounded off answer, which is 800. And that makes our answer reasonable, or that makes sense. All right. So you guys can do number 8 all by yourself. So hit pause, do number 8, and when you are done with this, unpause it, and we should move on to the next page. All right, get started. Okay, welcome back. You should have finished number 8. Let's look at the next page. You guys can do again number 9 by yourself. And we're going to work on number 10 together. So go ahead and do number 9. And when you're done, let's do number 10. So this is number 10. Mrs. Ramsey wants to buy these 4 items. So let's look at the items she wants to buy. Books for $96. Printer for $215. Looks like a stereo for $247 and a vacuum cleaner for $385. Find the total cost of the items. Then use rounding to check that the total cost is reasonable. So let's first do that. Let's find the total cost of this item. And when we want to find the total cost of all 4 items, we know we need to put all 4 together, which is adding all 4 of these numbers together. All right. Now the easiest way to do that is to add 2 at a time. So let's do 96 plus 250 first. So 96 plus 215 first. Okay, we have 6 plus 5, which is 11. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So that takes care of this one. I'm going to cross that one out. And takes care of this one. Let's add that 311 to 247. So let's put that right below it, 247. Let's add one more together. Okay, 1 plus 7 is simply 8. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 3 plus 2 is also 5. And now I've added the stereo system, and the last thing I have to add is the vacuum cleaner. So I'm going to bring this number up, 558. I'm going to add in 385, so 385. Okay, let's add that together. 8 plus 5, let's think about that. 8 in my head, 5 in my hands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 carry the 1. Well, I gotta have the same number again. 8 plus 5 again is 13, but this time I have 1 more, so that's 14. Okay, 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. So I found the total cost of my items. I just finished this one, which is 943. So we know the total cost of all 4 items is 943. Now let's round to check if that answer makes sense. Okay, when we round off 96, 96 is very close to a 100. Okay. 215 is very close. Let's round it off to the hundreds. Well, that rounds off to 200. Okay, 247, let's round that again to the hundreds. And we round that off to 200. And 385, when we round that off in our hundreds. Let's look at a 3, look at the neighbor, that's an 8. Well, that's big, so that 300 goes to 400. Okay. Now, let's check. Okay, so 100 plus 200 is 300, plus 2 more hundreds is 500, plus 4 more hundreds is 900. So 900 is close to 943, so yes, I'm going to put a check. My answer is reasonable. Now let's look at the bottom. Mrs. Ramsey has $980. Does she have enough money to buy all the items? Well, let's look at that. We know the items cost $943. She has $980. Does she have enough money? Yes, she does. Yes. Okay. And now we finish page 30.